Go ahead.
Okay, I'll get you to put maybe this hand here on your neck. Is that too cozy?
No, not if she does it right,
Okay.
and that's good. Just.
So yeah, and your chin up slightly. There we go, just a wee bit. Does that look okay? I wanted to.
She needs to be playing with her necklace or something so it looks natural. See what I'm saying?
Okay, so play with your.
Like actually, if she
So
holds,
hold.
like there, right there, right there. Right, you see how it looks? Like she's doing something with it.
Yeah, that didn't
Here,
make a
drop it
difference.
again, and then start to pick it up, and right there, right there. See what I mean?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, the light's hitting her, creating catch lights, right? Looks beautiful. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, is everything else okay?
Right now you're at F13. Always check your settings before you
Yeah.
shoot. So we're gonna change it to 250. Change the settings.
Sorry.
Let's go to 2.8 because it's a single person, right?
Yes.
And we're gonna go to color again. So instead of this, we're gonna go to that. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Roberta.
Oh,
Oh,
here you go.
oh,
Here you go.
sweet.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Roberta.
Fran, get the perspective right.
Yes.
You're at 2.8. Play with, don't worry about anything, just beautify the photograph. Okay?
What I'm thinking is just really simple. I just want her in the entire frame. Is that too, that's kind of like really obvious.
Maybe you don't show too much of the carpet because you're introducing another element.
It's true. You can still see it though. I'll just take it and then,
Zoom in, zoom in.
sorry.
Now you don't see it.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, let's take a look. Did you check your metering before we did that?
I'm sorry, I get really nervous.
Okay, it's pretty nice, right? You're
Yeah, the
picking it out.
pose is nice.
Let's make it better. Let's make her hair
Yeah,
sing.
more luminous.
Okay? So turn this on again.
Thank
I'll
you,
turn this
Roberta.
on. And now let's do it again.
Can I get your foot, just tilt your jawline just a wee bit over here? Yeah, but your eyes focus.
Yeah, probably. Maybe like. Yeah.
Thank you.
Try that. Now we're gonna change when you shoot this photo. Actually, it's a little bit dark, so we're going to. Okay, try that.
Thank you, Roberta. Okay, Katie. Oh shit.
Okay, so how do you fix that?
Well, I have to drop.
It's looking cool. Don't get me wrong. It's starting to get there, right?
Yeah, it is.
So
Thank you.
we're gonna lower the power of the flash, but it looks pretty neat. See what I'm saying? She looks totally. You're transforming the scene into a very exciting look. Basically, photographers watching online or anybody watching, try not to keep the location to look like what it is. Remember that one white thing we saw in the yard yesterday? How I transformed it into a bunch of frames?
Yeah.
It's like transforming the elements in your environment. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
We're
it does.
transforming. Right now, look at the way this looks like. Look at the way it's looking on the screen now.
Yeah,
It's a whole difference, right?
Yeah,
So let's lower the power of that flash. We're gonna control it with this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to,
A wider flash. It's wide at the moment, right? The flash, so that it disperses.
we're also going to,
Or should it be more narrow?
we're also going to make it less powerful.
Thanks, Roberto.
No problem. You're doing great. Look at your photograph. See what I'm saying? By the way, are you introducing any carpet or any colors that are distracting?
No.
No. Is the
I don't
lighting
want-
like? Are you transforming the lighting situation into something unique and more professional?
Yes.
Yes. If you were not using all this stuff that you're transforming, the photo will look like what it looks like to your naked eye.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
true.
try it again. Let's take it one more time. Let's change the lens to the 85 millimeter.
Now?
So let
Okay.
me get the 85 millimeter.
Sure.
Yep.
You're doing really well.
Here's the 85.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna switch the aperture to 2.0. So push that button right there. Okay, let me just put this slowly here.
Thanks, Roberto.
Oops, sorry, hold on.
You're right.
Okay, hold on a second. Good, hold on, don't drop my camera, please.
I won't. What'd you say we're changing? Oh, okay, this is better.
Change it to 2.0.
Thank you. There we go.
And you got to speed this up a little bit. And try it.
Okay. All right, Katie. You're doing wonderfully. Thank you.
My suggestion, when you look at the screen on the TV, she looks good, but take a look at the screen carefully. She's kind of stiff on the whole body. Like loosen up parts of the body. Like maybe
like a
do a
soft-
tilt head, maybe tilt back. Maybe she needs to, you have to finesse the photo. So you are taking a good one, but she looks a
Needs to
little,
be better.
needs to be more finessed.
Gotcha.
Okay, try it out.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So tilt your head. So the same pose in essence. However, I'll get you to tilt your head a little bit more this way. Can I change her eyes? Oh no.
Fran,
Actually.
you're forgetting one important thing. Remember yesterday when we said let's make it more natural looking, finessed? What did we do? We made movement.
That's right.
So get your camera ready. Focus
So
right on her
here?
eyeballs.
No.
Right on that left eye, on her right eye, because it's the one closest to the camera. And as she's moving by your direction, take the photograph.
Okay.
Okay?
Katie, sorry, can I get your hand on your lap? Thank you.
And
honey.
keep the crop the same, so you might have to get closer.
Okay.
Okay.
See, so just here. Beautiful. And yeah, I guess I'll get you to
Have her tilt her head to see what it looks like. Maybe tilt. Now tilt the other way. Now tilt the other way. Now tilt back. Tilt forward. You see how the look changes
Yes.
just drastically?
far
Of course,
out.
Katie's like a total freaking awesome rock star.
Yeah, I know, right?
Every single one
Minor
of those look
detail.
awesome. All right,
So
go ahead.
true. Okay, sorry, Katie. So I'll get your look here again. Probably tilt your. I like your head tilted that way. That looks really cute. And so you play with your necklace. Just so kind of like touch it. Oh gosh, here we go. Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Hold on, take a look at the screen.
That looks different altogether.
It's just the way the flash came into the camera.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and make some adjustments here. We're going to go like that. Now take it again.
Okay.
What did you just do, Roberto?
I changed the shutter speed. I slowed down the shutter speed by half a stop.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
And maybe let's get that
sure,
flash a little
just a little
lower, like bring it lower so some of the rays actually enter the lens.
Okay.
That's what gave you that Gucci BCBG, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Gucci look with the flare and all that stuff.
Yeah, because I like the flare a lot,
the
actually.
key to that is to have some of the rays enter the camera,
Okay.
but they're entering at an angle because if they enter directly, it causes the rings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The little, okay?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, hon. You look amazing. There's some
Move her a little bit, like slow movements. No. As your camera is on your eye and as you're ready to shoot.
Okay. Sorry, I can totally see the flash. So I can just recompose.
Don't be shy, friend.
I'm so sorry.
Make small adjustments on her face.
Okay, Katie. So tilt your head for me again.
Do it with your camera on your face so you're ready to go.
Okay, sorry. And I'll just play with your necklace.
When you like what you see, take it.
Okay, we'll just go for it.
The internet is rooting for you, Fran.
Go, friend, go!
I'm so nervous.
Okay, let's do it again with her eyes open.
It's okay. It's all right.
Let's do it again. Let's bring the flash closer to the axis of the lens so it hits the lens.
Okay.
So we're gonna do something like this. Let me see Joe stand, maybe more like right
So,
there.
your
So
shoulder
some of those
forward.
rays enter the lens.
So just focus
So if the
here.
people watching online, what Joe's doing
Chin up
here,
just slightly.
he's holding the flash near the same axis as the lens, so that the rays from the flash hit the lens, and it creates this very romantic glamour look. We may have to, and then, yeah, a little less. There you go.
All right, ready, hun?
Go, Fran, go.
Okay, just keep ready. 1, 2, here we go. I have to crop in a bit tighter this time. Does that
It's
look
looking
better?
very good,
better?
Fran. You're kicking butt, Fran.
I'm getting
who thinks this is looking really cool?
It's getting better.
If I was flipping through Gucci magazine, I'm sorry, if I was flipping through Vanity Fair magazine or something, and I saw this, I would not even blink. I would be like, that's what I would expect. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what I would see.
Okay.
Now you created this. Is that crazy or what?
Yeah.
Now for the audience, let's make sure, like, can we get the crane over here so we can see from above what's going on? I want to keep I want to have a snapshot of what's going on here so we understand how that execution stuff is playing a role here,
Yeah.
okay?
Thank you.
Now the execution chart is right here. Let's see. Where's Tyson at? Here, Tyson, come over here for a second. Let's leave everything exactly the same. If you want, just rest your arm for a second, Joe. Just in a second.
Thank you.
Here's what you should probably not do so much. And guys, maybe you can come over here for a sec. Can you stand in front of that wall? Stay just stand and don't even do anything. Just stand. Okay. If we were to take a picture of him right now, is the lighting coming through a direction or is it just kind of flat in his face?
Kind of flat.
Right. But how many of us default to this? We're like, wall, stand in front of it, take the picture.
Yeah.
Compare that to the photo on the screen of Katie. That's just not even in the same level. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But why is that? That's where you have to look at the photo and ask yourself, what's going on here and what's going on here? So Juliana, try it out. What's different about this setup than this entire setup with the flash pointing and stuff like that?
Well, first of all, there's this reflector, right? Position, there's the background that's very blah. I mean, a little blah. And there's lights coming straight here instead.
Is the light coming from a very strong direction? Sure it is. It's
Yeah.
not just like, it's not like we have the window here and we're just hitting her with a flash, right?
But it's reflecting softly back at her.
Correct, which adds dimension. This is the strong light, hits, and then this side kind of just starts to slightly darker. It adds that three-dimensional look, right? Okay. Notice if you look at Tyson here, they both have simplicity through subtraction. There's nothing in the background of his, and there's nothing in the background of her, so that's kind of even. The difference is the angle Fran took the picture from is she's sitting down, she's sitting down. That's a different perspective than just the stand-up 6-foot perspective. Remember I said at the beginning of today, most of our photos are used to taken from a height?
Right.
By her going down, it already offers a different angle altogether. You see?
It's a gorgeous picture.
What's that?
It's a gorgeous picture.
Oh, she looks like, well, she is incredible, but the picture is definitely very well done.
Good job, Fran.
It does. She looks great. But everyone watching online, I want people to realize that this is not that hard. Just follow these little rules right here. The lighting is through direction. The lighting on Tyson is not through direction. It's flat. Yes, they both have simple backgrounds. Now look at those on perspective through lenses. You use the 85 1.2. The 85 is a very good portrait lens. If you would have used the fisheye, it wouldn't have been very good. But also, the lens you used we used it at 2.0 aperture, which adds that
Back.
depth, and it blurs the background more. Also, she's not standing in front of a wall. That wall's way back there, adding all that depth in the background. Does that make sense? And last but not least, beauty through angles. You had her turn her face away from the camera. It wasn't just a typical shot of Tyson standing in front looking at the camera. Can you look at the camera real quick, Tyson? Here's me. Can you just look at the camera? Oh, that's just not gonna work. Now, Tyson, can you look at the camera? Now look this way. Good, now bring your chin this way. Now you're starting to add an angle, right? Now drop your weight, so you shift your weight now you're starting to increase the angles, right?
Yeah.
Now tilt your body forward a little bit. There you go, that's very nice. Now bring your eyes slightly low and bring your chin, there you go. See how it's starting to look more modelly and more, you're finessing the photo through this. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Roberta.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roberta.
You're like, gold.
Go, Fran, go.
Go, Fran. Fran is so nervous, he's so funny. That's a pretty darn good photograph of her. You did a
Roberto,
really good job.
Can I ask, awesome, the internet is loving you, Fran. Congratulations.
Fred, it's like, no.
A question from folks online is about cropping, and actually that camera is on right there if you want to scoot that way. Awesome, thank you. People are asking about if you have rules for cropping hands and different body parts.
Okay, I'm sure that comes from, like, where do you crop the wrists and all these different things, right? I don't lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? People have these little rules, like, there's this way to do it and there's that way to do it, and it's like, it's photography. If it looks good, do it. Now, if you do crop right there, maybe you can try to crop more like right here, so it's not just a hand that's missing. Because if you look at someone without a single hand, you kind of feel bad for them, like, you're like, what happened to you, right? But if you crop their hand here, you just think it's just a photo crop, right? So it just looks kind of weird. So that's, I don't really lose much sleep over it. Let's take a photo of both of them individually by David, by Juliana, and we're not going to show their eyes. We're going to crop down, and we're going to make it look old-fashioned-y, and we're not going to show their eyes. You're going to go like, you're going to crop from the nose down, and I don't care what style you do it. Let me see something. Can I borrow my camera for a sec? Bring your chin up. Bring your chin down. I don't know if this is, I'm going to just do a quick shot, and then I'm going to show them in the internet something, and then you'll do it, okay? I'm not going to care about the background right now. When you crop, when you crop the eyes out, you have to be very cautious of the position of the face. Let me show you why. This is not a good crop. Let's take a look and tell me why. What's going on? I'm glad you're laughing because that means you're recognizing things that are wrong right away. Some people would be like, that's perfect. You know what I mean? It's not. What's wrong with this photograph? The nose, we emphasized it. What else? It's straight on. There's nothing cool about it, right? All right, now watch this. Bring your chin down. More. Okay, now I moved her chin down and I cropped the nose out. It's still not a great angle. It's not, still not, there's something missing about it. Hmm? Think about this photo. You're not cropping the eyes. What's the next most beautiful feature of a person's face? The lips. Look at her lips, right? So to show the lips, you have to raise the chin. So now let's try that again. Okay, bring your chin up. Tilt your head a little to the left, a little to the right. Straight on. Chin up more. Stop right there. Okay, now take a look at this. Now we featured her lips in a much more beautiful way. It looks more fashiony right away. Does that make sense? I probably shouldn't have cropped that high, so let me try it again. Okay, that's better. So now where does your attention go? Right into her lips, right? So that's better. So let's try it.
Just try doing the same thing?
No, I want you to create a different look. Maybe try,
Sorry.
try this chair. Okay, you guys, we also have, we can start to play with some of these items. We have the chair, and we have the mirror, and we have all of this stuff going on, right?
Okay.
So let's try to come up with something. Juliana, go ahead and take your photo with the red chair against use it somehow
the
against
wall.
that blue wall.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And start out with Tyson, would you?
Yeah. Come, Tyson.
I say Tyson because with Tyson, you have to bring the chin down. It's a tricky proposition. With guys, you don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying? You need to be more, so she needs to visually see it.
Yeah,
What's
come
that?
like close. Put your.
It's tricky, yeah.
Not that
Tricky.
much. A
That's
little bit
a
close. Yeah. Put your arms on top of your. Yeah.
You got it?
So just the crop.
Well, I want you to, we're doing execution chart.
Okay.
So we're doing perspective through lens, perspective through angles. So what angle do you think looks better for you? Can I just adjust things? Okay, move your head up. Do you think that looks, go ahead and look through the camera. Look through the camera.
Yeah.
And just crop his eyes out. Just show from the bottom of his nose down.
Okay.
Now what angle looks better to you? Chin up more? Go ahead and bring your chin up.
Yeah.
Does that look good
Much
to you?
better.
Now bring your chin down.
Nope. Chin up.
Okay, just take it and see what you think. Make sure your settings are right. You want to focus on his lips. You're focusing. Can you focus on his lips? Let me see what the
Yeah,
focusing
one
point
on the
is.
jacket.
Yeah, you're on the jacket. Let me. Right, I'm gonna put the focusing point in the middle, okay?
Okay.
Now try it on his lips, and then recompose.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look a little feminine? Just a tad feminine. So let's try different angles. That's all we're doing.
Went too high, I think. It's a hard angle to stay.
Okay, now try it with the chin down. Which one looks better, guys? The second one,
Yeah.
right? Now let's, for fun and for the viewers, remember all I'm doing right now is messing with angles, right? The reason why we're cropping the eyes out is to not let us distract us from the angles. Let's do the chin down, and let's have him turn his chin to the left,
Okay.
and then see if adding a bit of a left angle, see if that helps the photograph any better. Good job on the cropping, by the way. It's looking good. Oh, smack, right? Now, this is what happens. This is how you practice. Does that make sense? Now, let's try another one. Go ahead and stay just like that because we like it, right? But now let's mess up the angle of attack from the lens to the subject. Let's lean you back against the chair. Now do the same thing on the side. Now try it. Keep everything as similar as possible.
Okay.
That's not working. Okay, now let me ask you something. Now that we went through this 5-minute cropping the eyes out practice session, if you were to photograph a fashion model or a groom, what angle would you choose? Down and,
So that.
did that look the best? Can we put together the photo in the screen again where his chin was down and it was to the left? I love this. Why can't this happen every single day where I just say things? I love creative life. I'm
You
getting
have to stay.
spoiled.
You have to stay here with us in Seattle. You and Kim.
Okay, guys. What I do is I go to my computer, I open this on Bridge, and I make a printout of these little sections. And then I circle with Photoshop, or I print them out and I circle with a Sharpie what's the best and what's not working. Fran, if I ask you to take a photo of Tyson cropping his eyes out, to put the attention more, like, let's say, on the clothing or something,
Right.
what angle would you go for the face?
I'll probably from on this side.
Would his chin be down or up?
No, his chin would be down.
See how you just said that right away? You wouldn't have said that 20 minutes ago.
No.
20 minutes ago, I promise you, you would have gone, how am I supposed to know what was best? Right?
Yeah, it's pretty
Nikki,
accurate.
if you're photographing him and you're cropping his eyes out, what's probably the best angle of attack for his face?
Chin down to the side.
Right there. See what I mean?
Got it.
Yeah.
Now you do that, you do that a bunch of times, like once a week, do a little new technique, and then everybody think you are the one that's talented. Because it's, you know, they think that's talent. They don't know that you're just putting the work, right?
Gotcha.
Let's take another photo of, actually, let's take another photo of Katie. And let's try another experiment. Let me see what would be fun.
Well,
Let's-
go ahead.
Oh,
I was just going to say we have some suggestions if you wanted them.
please. I was going to have her lay on the couch because it's complicated, but let's try it. What are some suggestions?
Let's see. The suggestion was from Carolina Strata. Could you show us a little more tricks on posing the hands of the female model on a standing position?
Can I do what?
Hands on the female model.
Oh, you're not going to do, what are you not going to do? You're not going to mirror, you're not going to do it. And the hand should be,
Uneven.
that's it.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. All you gotta do, watch it, let's just do it. Let's not just talk about it, let's put it, can you put your hands and just gonna go like this in front of your belly button? What is this, like a monastery or something, right? Doesn't work. Now, let's give the hands something to do. Remember that was one of the 21 items? And let's change the level. So, David, go ahead and adjust the hands, my friend.
Thigh. And then shift your weight to that hip, like that. And then turn your shoulders this way. More. Your chin this way. Lower your chin a bit. Eyes that way.
Now, let's grab the hands, let's grab that left hand, and because it's just kind of steady, let's bend it. So let's move it. So grab your dress and open it a little bit. Now soften the hands. You see how it starts to look more natural? Now let's go back to the bad hand. Go like this again. See, that's not what we want, right? So we want, that's good. And it's good because the fingers are totally soft, right? And the elbows bent a little bit on the side, so you can see the waistline. But this is kind of static.
Okay.
So just like we did that photo yesterday where you add movement to the hand. If it looks static to you, when you go home after this experience, remember, oh, it's static, add motion to it. Watch this. Can you just grab your hair and just move it out? In slow motion. Now the necklace and adjust. Now soften and more slow motion. And now the dress, pull it back and then pull it back in. And now the hair again. And now keep your face the same, don't even move it, and just adjust. And do it again. Look over here. And stop. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do it again, keep going. Necklace. And stop. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you just keep doing this movement. Pay attention. See what flows. If it looks, then it's not working. Okay? Let's try some fun stuff. Thank you, Juliana, thank you. You can put the camera on the ground if you want. Who wants to try a difficult photo?
What? Difficult. I don't mind.
You want to try, David?
Yeah.
Okay, coming in. You have the wall, and you have the mirror, and you have the chair. Remember, we actually showed this today on the second segment.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see if we can do something with it. Remember when Tyson was sitting? His reflection was showing up, right?
Right.
You have a clean wall, you have this mirror, you have a chair, or you have the ground. You don't have to use the chair.
All right.
What do you want to do? Hey guys, can you come over here too? Can you help him out and put together some ideas and come up? You have all these tools. Look at this. Don't forget the blinds. You can put a flash behind these blinds and create a shadow on that wall, can't you?
Yeah.
Guys, let's get creative with what we have. Okay?
Let's do that.
Okay, let's do that.
I want to do
Let's
that.
get a flash. Where's Joe? Let's get a flash. So we're gonna put the flash behind there. Let me turn it on for you. Let me put more power here.
I'm sitting on the edge.
Let me zoom in the head.
Can you get
You're
you to
gonna zoom
straddle the chair?
into-
Straddle the chair to see what that looks like. Other way. No, straddle the chair.
Pants are too tight.
And then go like this. Cross your arms. Let's see.
It's kind of weird. This is good.
But are we doing this flash thing or not?
We're doing the flash thing.
Should he be
Or should he facing?
He should be facing
Should
this.
be the other way.
Lazy
gonna turn
Susan, the whole chair.
Yeah, let's turn the whole thing around.
Remember the guys.
Yeah.
The light has to kind of somehow his face needs to be directed towards the light. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that light's coming from this window, it's gonna probably create some sort of shadow, right? Actually, the shadow will be pretty soft. Do you know why?
It's too far
The
away.
flash is too close to the window.
Yeah.
The flash would have to be further, and that will make the shadow more like the shape of the blinds. Okay? I know that because I practice. You see what I mean? That's how you know these things. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to change the angle.
Do you want to use the mirror now?
Yeah, I want to use it. I want to use the
So
mirror,
we need to
but
clear out all this extra stuff.
I want to change the angle.
Do you want a reflector over here?
I think so.
The white one, the big white thing?
Yeah. I don't want to get the painting, so picture. So I can just get the blank wall
You can.
like this.
Do you want the white or the gray? It's white or gray.
You want to make a wall so we don't get any of this? Is that what you want to do?
30 minutes?
10.
45? Aaron, thank you so much for the extra time. Aaron's like, no, not funny.
Yeah.
So I want to shoot like this. I want to get the.
That's not showing up in the reflection, is it?
It's not.
I'm trying to frame it
Is
with
it?
the mirror.
Not.
Let's hurry up, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Can I get that
Let's
camera?
try and then we
Some
can-
full.
I see Nikki's brain turning. I see it turning.
I'm just trying to see the angle that he's at.
There's just a lot in the
on.
way. Do you want me to
You can
clear
change
some
the
of that
lens
out,
too, but we
David?
have a 50.
Okay.
Change it?
No, I actually
Do you want me
use
to
it.
move? Can you see the apples or the painting or anything? Do you want me to move anything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I want to get a wider
50 millimeter?
angle.
You got it?
You want a 50 or a 35?
35. Thanks.
Try the 50, because I already have it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I have to go back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's done.
It's like such a far walk.
Yeah.
For a second.
Go ahead, my friend.
Where do you want his eyes?
Hands.
And
Yeah, that.
all right. Can you look at her, please? I don't know what I'm doing.
Did you check your settings before you took the picture?
No, I didn't. I didn't know. What's this?
Let's make this black and white. Let me see something. Try it again. Can we improve this? Absolutely.
Can you look at over that camera?
Nervous for it.
You know, we're all just trying things. That's good. What is this wall over here? This wall is that wall on his. Is that the shoulder over there? Is that wall over there?
Yeah.
Is that the corner? So why don't you put Katie over there, and then you have one in the mirror and one not in the mirror, and you start to add elements of interest.
Yeah.
Also, you could have used the mirror. You could have put the mirror by the wall, and you could have put him here,
Okay.
right? Take it from there. No, I'm sorry. Take it from there, and you get the reflection of the mirror and the wall in the back. Let me explain. Kind of like what I did on that one wall, remember?
All right.
So here, Joe, just take a break for a second. Let me see something. Okay, come over here, Tyson. So we can put this here. Right?
Yeah.
His face, he could be sitting here, and now you have this in the reflection, and the picture's starting to form right there.
Behind him here, and he could
What's
be
that?
looking in. I said Katie could be behind him.
Or next
Katie would be there, right?
next to the mirror, yeah.
Oh.
Shoot into the mirror.
So part of the photo,
next to
here, Katie, come this way.
So parts reflection, parts the human. Because
Right.
So Katie would be there, right? And you see Katie in real life, or you see the reflection.
Okay.
That'll be
Got it.
Of him.
In the corner, on that side.
Well, very good. All right.
She could be like.
Another
in the
cool thing
mirror,
would be,
cool.
because she's got this super sexy dress going on, you want to emphasize the legs, right? So maybe photograph in a way that you show his face, but only her legs. Does that make sense? So you're starting to add that mystery. Where do those legs come from? They come from this, but you can't see it. And that is anticipation, right?
yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Can I get you to slide the chair this way a little bit?
So do whatever it takes to just show the legs and show his entire face and stuff.
Is her hand good like that?
Yeah.
We're just gonna show the legs.
Oh.
Okay. So we're starting to add cool elements, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do we need to do to fix this? Obviously,
him
we have
out
a
of
lot
the
of problems.
picture.
See, look at this, guys. Take a look how the shadow is starting to form of the blinds.
Yeah.
So we're using that. Cool. That's kind of cool, right? We have this super sexy videographer right in the background. That's working out really well. That's you, my friend. You're the sexy one. We need to put light on him, and we certainly need to put light on her.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's add another flash and put it behind her.
Okay.
So her legs will be backlit. So add another flash, and I'm sure Aaron is like, I said 10 minutes. Let's see. 4 minutes now?
I think we should switch the mirror to the corner. Look at this. Sorry, honey. Did you say switch the mirror?
Oh, I don't even know yet. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we need to change the angle of the.
I know. What if we like put it in the corner? You know, so it's like put a backdrop here.
And then put her on that side.
Yeah.
Where is my
That's true.
She's not in the corner. I'll-
She's in trouble.
my lens case? Yeah.
She's got her cornered.
I think it's right here.
Yeah, true.
Right.
That's kind of cool.
I believe I'm gonna.
Yeah. No, I'm looking for the flash stand.
Okay.
You have the flash stand?
Can I get you to
Okay, that's fine.
angle the chair, kind of like swivel this way? No, other way. Yeah. Keep going.
You have a flash stand for
Yeah.
Canon?
that's-
It's on the flash
good.
cases, and
And then slide that way. A bit. Okay. You're good that way. What? Yeah, his back is fine. I just wanted to block out. More. Trying to see if I can use it to block out the television. More. More.
Sorry, made a mistake. The flash is pointing towards her legs. You don't want that. You want it to be pointing towards the wall. You're trying to create separation between the legs. So
Since we're getting under the legs, how about if we shoot it downwards? Roberto?
yeah,
How about she holds it and we shoot it downwards, because that flash is going to show up in the picture. If
Is
she
it?
since we're not shooting
try to hide it with her leg. Can you? Can you hide it with this?
it's still going to show, you know, because it's kind of...
It's just kind of hard. Try it because it's hard to hold it from that.
We'll
All right.
Photoshop later. Don't worry.
That's not the point.
Should I move the flash a little?
Let's try that.
Let me see just what it looks like. We're just trying to separate, right? It's starting to look pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have, maybe we should get that mirror closer to her legs. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Behind the flash behind the mirror.
and I would change the aperture so her legs are in focus as well.
How do you choose the aperture of this? This way.
Where's the shadow eye?
Kinda.
It's being cast from the point.
Larger, high aperture. And then shutter speed.
It's right here. You can only go up to 250, so you have to change the
Okay.
or the ISO.
I don't want to go up because it's increasing the apertures. I mean, just making the aperture smaller is going to
I just increased the ISO though, so now
Okay.
it's kind of compensating.
Okay.
It may still be a little dark, but we'll see.
Okay. Can you move this way some more, please? I want you to block that TV. Okay. Got it. Nice. Just look up at her.
She should look like this more. She should go like this more.
Let me see. It's gonna be kind of crazy looking, I'm sure now. Dude,
Pretty cool.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, right? Yeah. Okay, that's the shot. Now, the only suggestion I have is to get the light to go through his eyes instead of the shadow going through his eyes, you see? But we have to go on break, but I want to stop on this note, but I want to just explain, we're using the tools, even the little fake blinds, to create that. Look at the, let me see that camera real quick. Let's turn off the flashes. Let me show you something interesting. This is what I do all the time to kind of see the contrast. I'm gonna just, watch out, I'm gonna move over here. This is what I do to kind of see what we did. You don't have to model anything, you're good. In fact, just stand up next to her. Stand up next to her, just normal. Just lean against, or can you insert in front of that ottoman thing? Yeah, that's good enough, yeah. Okay. Give me a second, let me erase that. Let me erase that photo. And let me go to this. Okay, let's look at this photo real quick. Okay, take a look at the TV screen. Now, can we put the black and white, the cool photo next to it, compare the two? Not that one, the other one, yeah, that cool one, yep. Let's do two together. Look what this is the transformation of objects in the scene. This is what people would pay for. Look at the photo on the right. It's just not doing anything for you, but you can see the ingredients clearly. The picture on the left is through brainstorming through the entire chart, location, posing, and execution.
Yeah.
I love it.
Simple.
I just love this.
So guys, that's a round of applause, I think, for that one, because that's really cool. You see the legs, you see his face, but you don't get to see the whole thing of either of them. It's so photographically using your photography skills to create art. Those are the ingredients, okay? So really great job, and I hope more of you try this at home. It's pretty fun actually, so it's not like it's a boring job, you know? So yay, all right.
And this is exactly why I love this course, because this photo shows, you would look at the photo in the black and white and think, oh, this person's so incredibly creative, and they just magically see the most incredible things. And you're showing us that it's actually practice and technique. It's not talent and creativity. It's actually, you have a map.
Step by step.
That's just incredible.
Yeah. And you know what's fun about this is those blinds, if you don't think about those blinds as a possible ingredient, you would have never thought, I can create shadows. Remember the shadow chart, in the shadow section of my chart is use the shadows that are already there or create a shadow. We used the blinds because we created a shadow, remember? We used the mirror as a reflective device. We used her real legs as a little extra what do you call it, like a teaser. We use his face, he looks so cool. The blinds are going right through his eyes. It adds all this mystery to the photograph. And when somebody sees that picture on the left, no one's gonna say, you don't know what the heck you're doing, unless they have a problem with you. See what I mean? So this is why this is such a fun, it's just fun experience. This is why we like photography, because you can do things like this. Don't be satisfied with the obvious, transform it. This is like, again, like food items. These are your ingredients, transform them into something that doesn't look anything of like what you see with your naked eye. Try that at home, 10 minutes. You'll see how these things start to come to you. Why do you think this kind of started coming to me? I've done it so many times. It's just doing it. It's not talent, it's just doing it. Same thing with his chin down. Before you even took that picture of the chin down, I already told him the best photo was gonna be with the chin down. I already knew that because I've done it. With her, she's a girl, you wanna emphasize the lips, so you chin up to show the upper lip better. The upper lip's sexy. Upper lip is always sexier than the bottom lip in photographs. Look at Gucci advertisements, it's always like the upper lip. See? So let's go on break. Anything
This
we
is
need
just
to do?
an incredible exercise. I'm like, yay, I love this.
Yay.
Do you want to take a quick one question before we go to
Yeah, I'll
break?
take as many as you
Okay,
want.
we'll just ask one. CC Liz says, I notice when posing the models, most of the times they are being asked to look away. Is there a specific time or scenario when it's better to look directly at the camera or when it is better for the model to look away? Do you have any guidelines for that?
Sure,
or?
of course. If you want to create a portrait where you're connecting with them directly in a strong manner, you have to look at you. If you're trying to create a sense of how do you call that? When you're not attached, you're disattachment? Detached, but you still get to see them, but it's in a less personal level, then you have them look away, right? Today in the morning, I showed pictures of the bride yesterday, and I had her either close her eyes, so you get to see her soul, but she cannot see you. And it creates that personal feeling. When then she's looking at me, and I only showed half of her face, you get to see a part of it, but then you wonder what the other part looks like. So that's a whole different feeling, and she was looking at the camera. The third was, she was looking at the camera and I showed both sides of her, I showed both eyes. And I just angled her and I showed her in a different angle altogether. The photo of her when I posted through those little wooden square frames and she was just walking away and we had a backflash hitting her, that's a voyeuristic. How do you say that?
Voyeuristic.
Voyeuristic photo where you kind of sneaked in this little moment. She just happens to be walking and you captured it and you see her beauty, but it's like through a sneaky Pip and Tom point of view. Is that right? Is that Pip and Tom? When you like, all right? Yeah. If I'm taking a photo of Katie and I want to make a strong statement, I will just have her look straight down at me, like chin down, eyes up. Look at the photo I took at the cover of my book. If that doesn't explain it, I don't know what does. Right? Now look at the photo I took with a white wall with a bride in the back there. That's a photo where she's not looking at me, but all the other elements are there to create interest, and she looks beautiful and incredible. And the shadow plays this game with you, with your eye visually. That wall was a flat wall like this. It was just a flat wall. And look how I transformed it. Those trees on the right side, on the right photo there, that was just a bunch of little trees on the left and a bunch of little trees on the right. And when I was driving to the location where I was going to get married, I didn't just drive by the trees. I thought patterns, repetitions, single color, color family. Oh, perfect, take a picture. So I went way far away and I zoomed in and I created this moment. None of them are looking at me because they're not supposed to be connecting with me for this. They're connecting with each other, right? That's why I said to you yesterday, please imagine the photograph before you take it. What feeling do you want to create? Don't just take it and hope. Think about it. When I saw this tree shot, I said, I wanted this moment in the trees by themselves. They're enjoying each other. Bam, let's do it. Okay? For this photo, I said, no, your eyes are incredible. You're going to look at me. I'm going to put a sense of mystery into your face by putting a veil, not the veil, but the bottom of your wedding dress. We're holding her entire wedding dress above her head. That's the bottom of her wedding dress. And we added mystery that way. Now you look at the television screen of the photos we just took, and we added mystery using simple fake blinds, a chair, a wall, a mirror, and very, very clever placement of the flashes. So, with that being said, any other questions?
I think that we're ready to take a break.
Okay.
You want to talk about what we're going to do when we come back?
Yeah.
You want to talk about what we do when we come back?
Oh, okay, great. The last portion is going to be where we're going to be setting up actual practice sessions, and students are going to actually go through the list of what they learned from them and stuff. I also want to stop that. It's only going to last about 30 minutes, and then I want to get into some small little business stuff to help them. Once you have these skills, now how do you monetize them to the best of your ability? And I'm going to talk to you about how to hit your clients emotionally and get their brain to just need you, not want you. Okay? So that's coming up next.
Okay, great. So we have so many fabulous workshops coming up. We have Fashion Week basically happening next week. We have models and photographers 5 days. The first 2 days are with Joanna House. She is a America's Next Top Model winner, and we're looking for you photographers to help us find models to be part of this workshop. I met a waitress in Montana who I photographed in Montana, and she emailed me and said that she wanted to get more into modeling. So I told her about this workshop, and she is actually going to be one of our models that is going to be in the Creative Life studio, learning to model. And this is just basically a waitress that I met. She wasn't even my waitress. She was. So I highly recommend you guys getting other people to be participants in this workshop. Have them watch, have them sign up. And then 3 days with Matthew Jordan Smith for all of you photographers who'd like to help your models be better at what they're doing and models be better at working with photographers. You guys need to sign up for this course. It is going to be absolutely out of this world.
I'm so excited.
So am I. Okay, I'm going to read a quote to you.
Okay.
This is from AYO I Shudder. Roberto, thank you for sharing your experience and teaching your skills in professional posing, good use of location and execution. You are a blessing. I have practiced all through the breaks. I am more confident in my work. My messed up pictures are now being matched with the 7 essentials chart, and I can see my repetitive issues. Ooh. I have my camera in my hands as I follow the workshop. I will keep a daily practice from now on.
Oh gosh.
London loves you.
Oh my gosh, London. I love London. Never been. Want to
Never
go.
been?
I want to go. That's on my list.
Well,
London, do you want me to go? Say something.
I am sure London wants you to go.
I haven't been to London, so what a shame.
Well, you will be there, no doubt. That's just it. I mean, that perfectly describes how to use this course as you own it, being able to go back and do those practicing. But truly, truly, folks, this is it. Today is the day. Either tomorrow you're either going to own this workshop or you're not, because today you buy it and it's only $99. You can see on the screen how many hours there are left to grab that deal before the price goes up. It's an amazing, amazing value. It's just that there's been so much of not just you sharing knowledge, but then you all practicing, and people can be in your shoes. And I feel you've just been talking about ingredients, and I love that Roberto has given you the ingredients that you need to be able to make money. I mean, truly.
Especially when we're not just dealing with wedding photography.
That's right. That's right.
This is obviously not a wedding photo.
Right. Any type of photography.